Hello, spooky friends, and welcome to another episode of Storytime with the Scariest Podcast.
Woo!
I'm Robin Grace, and this is Adam Diaz, and
Hello.
these episodes are for us to read the homegrown horrors that you folks have sent to us, and we get to share with all the spooky friends.
Indeed. If you're wondering what is a homegrown horror, it's a story that you have submitted to us, something that's either happened to you, a family member, a friend, a loved one, that you would like to relate to us. It can be paranormal, true crime, spooky, spiritual, and a lot of times we get ones that are absolutely coincidental, but at the time, you were scared poopless, and it's pretty funny. So if you have a story like that you would like to share, Robin, where can they send them to?
You can send them to storytime@scariest.com, and you can send us to our Facebook, Twitter, all that fun stuff, and our website, scariest.com. There's a contact us page. You can go to that, fill it in, it'll send stuff to us that way.
Indeed. So we are hoping to hear from you. We are starting to get more in, which is always nice to see, and I figured it's because creepy things are happening during quarantine, or people are like, oh, I finally have the time to sit down and write my story. Either way, please sit down and write your story and send it to us. We are always looking to share. And on top of that, we've been getting a lot lately that just start out right at the top or in the subject line, you can share this on the podcast, because sometimes folks do want us to just engage with them and not share it to the entire group, and we are absolutely a-okay to do that as well. So do you want to get started, or do you want me to go with my first one?
You can start. I need to go find my phone. Hurry up and read your story so I can find my phone.
Let me just mark it and you can go find your phone. How about that?
Because I can't log into my Twitch, so.
Oh, it's doing, I think they're all the websites right now are doing this thing where it's like, are you sure you're using a trusted device? I had to verify literally like every site that I go to normally. Like I had to do all my Twitter accounts today. It was super annoying. So before I jump into my first one, I will look and see some of the stuff we have in stream chat. Let's see who the first person in both streams were. It was Roseboy over there on YouTube. Congratulations. Followed a second later by Spooky Zora. It says, first, LOL JK, I'm probs not. You were for Twitch, but you were not for YouTube, so that's a bummer. But hey, it's okay. We did, by the way, watch that Shia LaBeouf video that Vivian had been demanding we watch continuously, and it was pretty damn good, I'm not going to lie. So, some shout-outs to give. You're not sure where your phone is? Is it on silent?
Yep.
Some shout-outs to give really fast before we get going. Shout-out to Radio Killer 88 who followed us and subscribed while we were off of the air. Shout-out to Puddinghead22 who followed. The Beeve 1992 who followed and subscribed. Also shout-out to Spooky Zora who has resubscribed using their Amazon Prime, Twitch Prime subscription for the 11th month. It says, cute hair, Robin.
Thank you. I just cut it like 30 minutes ago.
Big shout out to Emanon1588 who just donated 5,500 bits. Thank you so much. And shout out to mmeadows89 who resubscribed using their Twitch Prime for the 17th month. I will say I'm pretty sure the celebration thing on the screen probably popped off big time when Emanon made the donation, because we have that new thing that Twitch put us into, which is really fun. Shout out to the Only Spectral who just subscribed over there on YouTube. Lots of activity to start the show. We absolutely loved to see it. So I know Robin's trying to get logged into Twitch right now, so I'm just going to keep bullshitting with you guys before we get into it. So I'm going to scroll through some more of this stuff. We got a lot of folks that have joined in. Queen Caffeine joined in, says, am I really this early? Damn. Manly Grandpa says, oh, thank God I need a break from the homework. I know what you mean. I've been redoing episodes all day because I can just find a spot to drop in ads in between our stories, you know? But the ads are loud. And I like to have that little leeway where we tell you we're taking a quick commercial break, so you can either turn your volume down or just start tapping fast forward if you want. And I totally understand the folks that do that. I do the same thing when I'm listening to My Favorite Murder. So it's a lot better than having 140 episodes. And I'm really curious as to whether or not we've been getting credit for the fact that ads have been running on them, considering that it's shown that we aren't running ads on them, which is something that I definitely don't want to have happen. Dropping an ad into the middle of a sentence is never what we're trying to do. Shout out to Spooky Zora who gifted a sub over to Manly Grandpa. That is very nice of you. Looks like McShake and Bake Health has had a huge chunk taken out of it. I can't see because it's a little tiny dot in the top left, but I think I'm seeing that it's under 6,000 HP, which is pretty awesome. Good work, y'all. All right, let's look through some more of this stream chat. Someone says, get y'all's drinks and snacks ready. That was Perlar15. Lots of folks saying hello and hi. Vivian celebrating the fact that not only did we finally watch that Shia LaBeouf thing she'd been telling us about, we also hit 1,000 followers on Instagram, which was pretty cool. Robin had a little drawing that she had made out that she was ready to have posted to celebrate the fact that we finally hit it. It was a pretty big achievement considering that it's the last, social media that we set up for the show. It did not exist when the show went live, so hitting 1,000 faster than almost all the other ones is pretty awesome. So, fun stuff. Robin is currently battling the password boss, also known as the password demon. I'm guessing it's one of those things where they tell you, like, your password's incorrect, and then you keep typing in different passwords, and it keeps telling you your password's incorrect, and then you do that thing where you go to reset your password, and you put in the same thing that it's told you is not your password, and it says you can't use your current password, and you just want to throw your computer out the window. Just my guess. Shout out to MJ&J, says, yo, 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 what up? We love you guys. Hope you guys are doing well. Someone just shouted out Star Wars. I know I'm skipping over a lot of this stuff, but we'll get to it at some point.
Oh my god.
We got Vivian and Morbid G. Norm over there in YouTube as well. The Only Spectral says, I had to start a new account, but it's good. But it's glad to see you guys. We're glad to see it as well. So we have 4. Like always, shout out to Cassandra Joy, who just followed us over there on Twitch. We appreciate all the follows and all the subscriptions so far to start the show. It is always wonderful to see, and it takes the health of the stream boss down even more every time you folks donate, subscribe, drop some bits in there, follow us, all that stuff. Goes to switching out whoever that stream boss is. Shout out to M. Meadows, who gifted a sub over to Glitch.
Thank God.
Putting Glitch up to 11 months for the stream. Also, shout out to Glitch because I've been doing some personal streaming on my own Twitch account, and I've been doing Call of Duty, which is the first Call of Duty I've ever played. I'm usually a Battlefield person, and I've been streaming some with Glitch too, and it's been super fun. Glitch and Glitch's boyfriend as well, and a friend of mine from back home, and it's just been a blast. I was supposed to actually reach out to Glitch a few days ago and let him know, like, hey, let's stream, and I wound up having to deal with this whole, like, let's get these episodes fixed thing, so I might be doing that. If you're interested in watching, my Twitch channel is Maylum, M-A-Y-L-U-M. I'm not putting it on our social media stuff because I don't want to, like, pimp my personal stuff on, like, this thing that everyone's come to love, because we don't really let other people advertise on our thing, so it seems weird to do it myself, if you know what I'm saying. But whatever, I don't have to vamp anymore. I hope I did a good job. Kind of out of breath,
got it.
a little bit of sweaty. Glad that Robin's in.
I've reset my password.
Cheers, y'all.
Probably like 3 times this week. So.
Oh no. All right, hang on one sec before we do anything else. Let me get that window up and see if anyone's redeemed anything since the start of the show. No, not yet. Okay, cool. So I'm just going to drink because I like to.
Okay, how much of whatever did you put in my drink?
Okay, so Robin was getting ready, and I volunteered to make her drink for her, and she told me that she wanted 7-Up, Chambord, and vodka, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like 1 part Chambord, 2 parts vodka, and then like 3 parts to 4 parts 7-Up. So give it a shot. Tell me what you think. She's also drinking from the I Drink and I Know Things glass. Shout out to Game of Thrones, because it started up around this time last year, and we were all so excited and had high hopes it'll be great.
It's pretty good.
Good, because it's filled with booze.
Yeah, I was going to say there's a lot of vodka in there.
There sure is.
All right, go into your story.
Okay, let me mark that, and we'll go ahead and get into our first story of the evening. Marked. All right, Laura Ann and Lucy and Parlar have all redeemed in the last 20 seconds a drink for Robin and I.
I wonder if I can, how much I can.
So let's do 3 drinks, 1 cheers before the story starts.
Oh my God.
Thank you for that. Okay. Getting it all set up. Cool, good to go. I really hope my laptop doesn't die before the show ends, because I have like 2 hours and 21 minutes before this laptop dies. So let's get through it. Shout out to Criddle89, who just followed us over there on Twitch as well.
One more.
We appreciate you. One more drink?
Yep, I'm What's for Dinner. Redeemed 1 too.
Oh, dang. Where is it at? Oh, yeah, there it is. I'm What's for Dinner. So I'm drinking beer. Robin's drinking hard liquor, so. You okay?
Yep.
All right. Gonna mark it again. We're gonna actually get into this first story of the evening. And here we go. Okay, so I'm gonna jump into our first story of the evening. And this one's subject is story time, which is good. It knows exactly where it's supposed to be.
Straight up.
Yeah. Starts out like this. Hi, guys.
Hello.
Hello. I've been listening to the podcast for a while, and I'd like to share a story with you guys. It'd be really cool if my story was shown on the podcast for people to know to not be stupid like me. Anyways, to the story. This happened to me a few months ago, and it's not a paranormal story, but it was a very scary experience and very real. So my dumb butt was walking home from my school because I live right behind it. While leaving, I thought to take the long way because I was simping. In parentheses, it says, it's like emo and sad and stuff, I think. But it was after band practice on Monday, so I got off at 8. I was walking.
Band practice, emo,
right?
What? They go hand in hand. In my opinion, I don't know. Like, growing up for me, a lot of the emo kids were in band.
I'm looking back and I'm trying to think of all the emo kids and whether or not they were in band. I think most of them were in bands. I don't know if they were technically in band in school, though.
For me, a lot of them were in the schools. We had a jazz band. We had an orchestral band. And I think we just had, like, the regular, band that you have that just plays with the choir and stuff like that.
Weren't you like the queen of emo back in the day?
No. I was such a fucking stupid poser bullshit.
Oh, you were a hipster?
God.
You had your MCR armband? Is that what you had?
Yes, I did.
I called it. Okay, that's because she's told me that story a bunch of times before. All right. This person's off at 8 o'clock. They're walking home simping. And now we all know what that is. I was walking, and I thought, this is how in horror movies girls would get stalked and then killed in their homes. Yeah.
I could see that.
As I thought that, I saw some sketchy guy around the corner. I thought he was going to keep walking straight to the bus stop or go to the gasoline store. I've never heard it called a gasoline store before. That was a few blocks away.
What do you
Not
call
that
this?
far from the corner. Gas station. I've always just called them gas stations.
Okay, I call it a convenience store.
Oh, well, yeah, I guess that makes sense too. But how do you know if there's gas at a convenience store? You know what I mean? Because some convenience stores don't have gas pumps.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, boom. I just blew your fucking mind. All right. I've always been paranoid, so I turned off my music and kept the buds in and started to text my friend that lived nearby, but drove home because of her mom. Me, thinking I was exaggerating about the guy, I texted her, telling her, I'm walking and I saw some guy. What if he follows me home? And she said, careful, remember, and then in parentheses, insert other friend's name for privacy. We'll go with Lee. I like to toss in the name Lee. Remember Lee's boyfriend got stabbed while walking home? Holy shit, man. That's terrifying. Also, shout out to Remember Me. I love that song. So, yeah. You text your friend, hey, there's someone that might be following me. And they're like, you remember someone got stabbed walking home? Terrifying. I instantly got a bit worried. I don't know how you wouldn't. Also, I said that to her because I make weird jokes like that. No need to think too much of it. We just watch way too many horror movies and make jokes about them, which we probably shouldn't. It's just a way of coping. Yeah,
a lot of people get desensitized to the whole idea of getting murdered and all that stuff because we watch so much like Forensic Files and just all these.
Or listen to My Favorite Murder, or just watching the news. There's always something horrible happening that you have to like process in a certain way. So, okay. Anyway, I got scared, so I slowed my walking and I heard steps. I know my steps, and those weren't it. I was close to my house, so I acted normal and texted my mom to wait for me outside. Aside from being scared, I was about to pee myself. I would too. I was walking up the corner to my house, and I saw my mom. I walked to my house quickly, and my mom had this scared look on her face. She told me to hurry in.
Oh my gosh, is there really someone there?
As I'm near my door, I turn and see nothing, but she tells me some guy was behind. And as I was crossing the street to my house, he stopped at the corner, watched me, and then instantly turned back. Since then, I do still walk home, but less than I used to, and I do take the short way and always walk with someone. Be safe, everyone. Don't walk to your house alone and in the night. Thank you for reading. Stay safe. If you guys like my story, then I might send my other experiences that are actually paranormal. I like how you're holding your paranormal stories hostage. Right? To make sure we liked this one. I'm sincerely happy that you're okay because that is absolutely terrifying.
Yeah, and it's something that everyone should make sure that they do is just be safe and think about your surroundings. And even if you are in an emo mood, just make sure it's where you're not thinking like, well, if I get kidnapped or murdered, I don't even care, Yeah,
don't be that person. I will say I am very impressed at your precautionary measures. Texting your friends that they knew immediately, Yeah. Texting your mom, like, stay outside and wait for me to come home. That way you have, like, a second set of eyes watching over you. And, like, I know we talk about them a lot. The thing that I like the most about My Favorite Murder podcast is fuck politeness. You know what I mean? Like, if you feel like someone's creeping on you, you don't have to stop. You can turn around and just be rude. You know what I mean? If it's your friend, then you're like, oh, okay, no big deal. But if it's a stranger that's following too close or speeding up, be like, what the fuck is your problem?
Well, sometimes, though, you don't want to just be like, what is your problem? Like, I don't know, get confrontational with them when it's unnecessary. But if they're like heckling you and bothering you and, or they say like, hey, get in the car, don't be like, oh, okay, I guess I'll get in the car.
Oh, never get in the car.
But you don't have to start a fight with them just to start a fight with them.
Yeah. And I like all the things that you did with your phone. Having your phone in your hand is always great to contact other people. And if you really are that nervous, I always think that there's nothing wrong with calling 911 and telling the operator like, hey, someone's following me. I'm really scared right now, because they're going to start asking you questions. And there's nothing wrong with being like, oh, they turned away, I'm fine now. You know, they might tell you like, you know, I'm glad you're safe or something like that. But it's just, you know, precautionary measures were taken. You did a really good job. So I'm really happy you shared the story too, because that shit's really, really creepy. That's like a real level of scary. But if you want to send us your paranormal ones as well, we definitely want to hear them. So thank you for sending that in. All right, let's take a break. Let's look over into Stream Chat, see what you wonderful folks are talking about while I try and twist and crack my back. Robin was trying to crack her back before bed last night at like 3:30 in the morning. It's just flopping around the bed like a fish. It was so goddamn funny. I was trying not to laugh at her.
Let's see. Da 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 da.
Bop 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 bop. All right, what else do we have going on while I was reading? Criddle89 followed us on Twitch. Ashley V subscribed to us on YouTube, and Twin Sons followed us on Twitch. So thank you to all of you wonderful folks. We appreciate you. All right, we had a high five redeemed by Lady M 1 minute ago.
Sorry, hold on.
Robin has to put her glasses on so she doesn't accidentally slap me in the face. And I'll be real, that's an actual concern that I might have. So not bad, pretty good.
I was like, are you sure that doesn't say Twin Sona?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just
that's
Twin
why
Sons.
I was like, I have to put my glasses on because I can't read.
Let me slide this over so you can read some of the stream chat that we also had, and we'll just go through it. I read most of the YouTube stuff before I started already. I hate my fucking hair right now. It's driving me absolutely crazy. Shout out to Kent Zone Star, who just donated 100
so
bits.
Much.
We appreciate you, Kent.
Yeah, that's why I even told my friend today, I was like, this week is the week. I'm chopping it off. I can't. It was like all the way down to here, and I can't style it because it's too long, and I hate my forehead because it's dry. So it's just like, just cut it off. Cover your forehead. It's fine.
Shout out to Ulrich, who resubscribed.
Thank you so much.
Using their own... Oh, I can't actually see it. It's covered. Let me get up there. Why is the mouse... Oh, because I'm using the mouse for the laptop because I'm dumb.
But yeah, so it's gotten to the point of this stay-at-home thing where I've just had to cut my own hair, and it's all right so far. I took an effort to make sure it was like even before I went on, and then even before I actually ran into the office, I was just like, just sweep it to the side. That way you can't tell if it's crooked or not. So it worked out.
Shout out to Ulrich, resubscribed using Prime for the second month. It says, apparently I subbed again. Jeff Bezos, give them the money. Thank you so much for giving us that rich person's money. We appreciate you.
I'm Beef Trainer says, we're hoping to stay awake for the whole show tonight. We've been up since 7 a.m. Jesus, I don't know why I said
4 a.m.?
4 a.m. What did I say?
You said 7 a.m.
Oh my God. Okay. Major Wolf says, I'm saving up my points so when I don't have a subscription anymore, I can spam high five.
That's hilarious.
Did y'all hit...
Did y'all see that they hit 1,000 followers on Insta?
Yeah, I'm so excited that we've hit 1,000 followers on Instagram. Like, our personal ones are not... I think maybe I'm halfway there.
I'm at halfway to 1,000. I've been at 480 for about a year and a half.
Yeah.
So I barely post, though. I post all my shit to Scarish if I have anything to post, so...
I'm Beef Trainer says, paychecks have been good. We got a $2 hazard pay raise. That's great.
You deserve it.
Super awesome. Yeah, you guys totally deserve it.
Perlar15 says, I need some advice. I have a coworker who can never seem to finish her work on time. I used to sit in front of her and noticed how much she talks and complains. How can I tell her in a nice-ish way to stop complaining and focus on her own work? That is a really hard thing to tell someone without them taking it personally, if you know what I mean. People are always going to get defensive. If you're their supervisor, that is your job to tell them that. If you're their coworker, you could let them know. Most people are still going to like get a little butthurt about it, but I mean, if they're not finishing their work and they're constantly talking, it's a weird situation. You could just try and tell them like, hey, I just want to say something to you, rather than like talk to your supervisor or talk about it behind your back. And by prefacing it that way, they might appreciate it a little bit more. But realistically, that person's soup should be the person having that conversation, and you shouldn't have to feel obligated to do it. You know what I mean?
Why would their soup talk to them?
Why wouldn't their soup talk to them if they're not finishing their work and they're talking all the time?
Unless they're alphabet soup. I
fucking hate you so much. All right, I'll let you take over the rest of it. I'm done talking forever now. Why would their soup talk to them? Glitch posted something to the Spooky Friends group, and it's like alphabet soup that said "that bitch Carol Baskin." I'm pretty sure, and I was like, "Oh my god, this is hilarious!" And I think Glitch did it himself. I don't think that wound up being one that he shared from someone else. So, pretty good shit.
Sorry, I'm scrolling through a bunch because
the Snark has redeemed drink twice. I think that might be all the drinks. Yeah.
Oh god.
Cheers.
I'm already halfway done. I haven't even read my first story yet. I'm already starting to get real sweaty. Is that a normal thing for people when you drink? Do you get real sweaty?
I get sort of sweaty. It's because it thins your blood. Your blood gets closer to the surface. You always feel warmer. It actually doesn't make you warmer. It makes you much colder. Realizing that I missed some stuff as we were scrolling through from YouTube.
Oh, sorry.
Christina Vasquez says, technology can be stupid sometimes. Vivian says, do fish get thirsty? I don't think they do. Did you catch up to your stuff over there?
I think so.
Okay, cool.
I'm Beef Trainer says, I went to dinner. Did you ask your famous question? It's probably pants or no pants.
I am wearing pants. I almost didn't wear pants, but now that we have the thing that makes us switch seats, it's like not wearing pants can be dangerous. Just fall out. Yeah. It's like I don't need to be banned off of Twitch and YouTube at the same time. All right. So Steven over there in YouTube waved.
Hello.
Mr. Dingy Lingy over there in YouTube said, hello there. Quite the name. I'll call you Mr. Dingy from now on.
Major Wolf says, question of the day, favorite Star Wars movie, or if you prefer the Clone Wars series, favorite character?
We were talking about the Clone Wars series today, and we need to watch it. I think we got through like a season and a half or 2 seasons.
What I really want to watch is Rebels.
Well, I mean, Rebels, doesn't it lead off of Clone Wars? Let us know, y'all. Empire
Strikes Back is yours.
Yeah. I have a mug that says Empire Strikes Back on it. I love the fucking movie.
I like A New Hope.
New Hope's really... The first one, you can't really say anything bad about it, Here's the thing about Empire, though, that always bugs me, is that they show you this training with Yoda, and it looks like Luke is coming all this way, But the storyline...
The way they film it, it looks like it's happening at the exact same time.
As Cloud City, but Cloud City's events take place really quickly. So it's like... So Luke trained with Yoda for like a couple days, So it's like... Separated, if you were to just watch those scenes, you'd think Luke's been there for a while. But when you watch the Cloud City stuff, you're like, how long has Luke been there? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. That's one of the things that bug me about Empire Strikes Back, but I still absolutely fucking love that movie.
Spooky Zora said, I tried so hard to be emo. I wanted to fit in, and I wanted to create a group, like, fit into this group of friends, and it just didn't work out. I was always just the person that's going to be on the outside looking in. And so now I've made my own group of friends. Hello, spooky friends.
That's awesome. Rebecca over on YouTube says, hey, Becca's back. What up, Becca? Thank you for joining us.
Ori says that she likes the prequels for Ewan McGregor and Ewan McGregor alone.
That's a good point.
He's a hottie.
He is a beautiful human. He really is. Emily says, sorry, I'm late, spooky fam. Never be sorry. It's okay.
Says, I'm not a Star Wars fan, but I do love the Ewoks. They're just so cute.
Wow. The Ewok line, the How I Met Your Mother episode. Certain people born after a year like Ewoks because they were kids when they came out and they're awesome because you're a kid. And then certain people before this line don't like them because they're too childish and they're in Return of the Jedi, so it bugged them.
I'm Sedona says, I'll stick to Lord of the Rings. We love Lord of the Rings. I think
can like both.
Yeah, you're totally allowed to like both.
Shout out to Captain Fake Eye who has resubscribed for the 3rd month in a row, 9th month total using their Twitch Prime. Give us that money from Jeff Bezos. He don't need it.
Yeah, if you folks have Amazon, connect it to your Twitch account. It's totally free.
Amazon Prime.
It's totally free to connect both those accounts, and you get a free subscription, and they give you a whole bunch of loot. Like, I think this week I got... What did I get from Twitch Prime? It was for Fallout. They had Wastelander content.
Oh, really?
So I can build a bunch of cool new DLC at my camp that's Wastelander themed, I guess, like Raider stuff.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, so it's cool content that they give to you for free. It's pretty neat. So
Emily on YouTube says, in regards to the story, that's why I only walk around at night with my 97-pound German Shepherd, and in parentheses, very protective baby. Hell yeah, dude. That dog will fuck someone up.
I really want a German
full-size German Shepherd.
Yeah, not our half-size one.
Will you train it?
I'll love it.
No.
I'll love it forever.
And that says, oh my God, you guys look so cute. Thank you. I feel like I look like hot garbage right now.
Thank you. And Manly Grandpa says, yeah, a lot of emo kids are in band. I mean,
interesting.
Yeah, that's just where I grew up. That's how it was.
And that says, do y'all read YouTube live comments? We absolutely do. Rebecca says, your hair looks great, Adam. I appreciate that. Emily says, Adam, your hair is fine. It's
just so long. Like, it goes all the way down.
It's so fucking long.
It's so long.
Yeah, if you grab the long
now
stuff.
You're Superman.
Why would you do this to me?
No, you look like that guy from La Bamba.
La Bamba?
Yeah.
La Bamba?
La Bamba. Yeah,
it's about the Bumblebee Man.
Oh, my Bumblebee tuna.
What was I gonna say? Oh, the most emo thing that I actually didn't get to see it, but I heard about it is one of my friends went to go see Bright Eyes with another one of my friends. If you never listened to Bright Eyes, and you're not truly an emo kid, I would say,
because it's Bright Eyes.
The most emo shit you could ever listen to. And during one of the songs, he had his hand on his heart, and he was like, and like crying to the song.
Really?
I'm like, it's the most emo shit I've ever
God.
fucking heard. Although Bright Eyes, like realistically, pretty good. Emily says, cute haircut, Robin. And that says, both yo hair looks amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you. We appreciate that.
Major Will says, I'm a huge nerd for Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, Marvel, DC, and Greek mythology.
Hell yeah.
I'm Beef Trainer says, I'm a Trekkie. Nice.
Good
Beatrix
for you.
says too. What?
Emily says, my hair is down now to my lower hip. Damn. Christina Vasquez says, both of you have great hair. It's a lot of compliments coming out of YouTube. I appreciate that. Jackie Valor says, have either of you watched Death Becomes Her? She is not. I have. I absolutely fucking love that movie. I always talk about it. It's one of those movies that was the inspiration for us to get Scene Missing going. And I'm so happy that that's finally going to be taking off here in this month of April.
He keeps
fingers
saying
crossed.
that, whether or not it actually happens.
It's going to fucking happen, damn it.
Let's see. 911 girl says, you look so pretty, Robin. You too, Adam.
Oh, thank you.
Emily
says, Adam, the Switch... Sorry, you go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Emily says, Adam, the Switch seat thing is... And then it says, Meme Lord's quote... Or Meme Lord's colon, now this is an Avenger-level threat. Yeah, you definitely don't want that to happen when you're not wearing pants. Jupiter says, I made it. Y'all look great. Robin, your hair is so cute.
Oh, thank you. I'm really glad that by cutting it right before the show, it turned out pretty good. Lori says, too scary. I'm paranoid about walking alone so much that I never wear headphones if I walk alone where there aren't other people.
If you do, I like the idea of leaving them off. That way people think that you can't hear them. That way, and that's another thing I used to do at work too, is I'd leave my headphones off, but I'd have them in so I could hear what people were saying when they think I can't hear.
Wow.
So it's not like anyone's sitting around talking shit, but usually they're just talking about like things they hate about work to the people they trust, and it's like, okay, cool. Same.
Emanon says, no, you turn around and you say, who do you think you are?
Or you can turn around and be like, what do you want from me? Christina says, I met someone who has never seen Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, and Harry Potter. It's a broken person. I'm pretty sure that's an alien who didn't do enough research before they took over a human body. Emily says, my very protective baby is my little boy, and he once snapped at my friend because she slapped me. Yeah, good. Your friend shouldn't be slapping you, and your dog should freak out like that if they do. Our corgi freaks out if we start like fake arguing or like shoving each other. She just runs over and starts jumping up and down. It's absolutely adorable. Vivian says, question of the week. What's the youngest memory you have from your childhood?
When I think around the first time I moved from Texas to Hawaii, I was probably like 3 years old or something. One of the first things I remember is catching a bird. I caught a bird. And
with what?
My bare hands.
You caught a bird out of the sky?
No, like it was it was climbing a tree, and I grabbed the bird, and then someone told me, the birds have diseases, and I freaked out.
Well, also, like, why is a bird climbing a tree? So, it's not like aware that it's a bird.
Walking around the foot of the tree. That's like one of the first things I remember. And there's one too. I was probably younger than that, and my parents, it was like we first moved to Hawaii or something, and my parents were struggling to make money and provide a life for their kids and stuff like that. And I remember my parents went out and got like Easter baskets for Easter for us, and it was super cute. And
that is super cute.
I think that's my very first Easter basket, and I remember it had like all the silly coloring books and stuff and candy and whatever in it.
It's hard for me because I have memories of being really young, and I can't quite place when they took place. You know what I mean? Like which one was in chronological order. I think the earliest memory was me like being like coy, like I was doing something wrong and my parents were like, "Are you doing this?" And I'm like, "No." Like I remember doing that, and it wasn't in the house that I have most of my earliest memories from. I remember my parents fighting one time, and it was my brother's birthday. I don't know when that was. I just remember because it was my brother's birthday. Then it was this fight that they were having, and then we walked to school because we were like 3 blocks away from school. And I think that's just about it. I'm not too sure. Vivian's okay. I read the question of the week. Marion and John say, "Robin, your hair looks lovely." Adam, you look homeless.
Wow.
Fuck you. So I was gonna shave down to a stupid mustache and just like stream with that. But I'm gonna have another job interview here soon, so I'm like, oh no, I can't look like a stupid asshole for that.
Spooky Zora says, haircuts like Robin's make me want to have long hair again. Shaved the sides of my head with my brother's trimmer the other night. What I really want to do that I'm too scared to do is shave underneath. So just the side here, just shave the side. Yeah, I just want to shave underneath.
Do it.
Right. No, I'm too scared.
Don't be a wimp. Do it.
I'm way too scared. But I've seen so many people have that. And so when they tie it up, it looks really cute, you know?
Just let me do
I don't know. No, I'm too scared. I'm too much of a chicken.
Emanon has redeemed and asked a question. The first one says, my mom breeds and sells long-haired, full-blooded German Shepherds. You've seen my Shepherd. I've shown you pictures of her. That message came through twice. And then the next one says... and should be expecting a letter this summer.
Litter,
my bad.
Litter of German Shepherds.
It's adorable.
Ship one this way.
You got to watch Letterkenny if you haven't already.
Oh my goodness. I just love German Shepherd puppies because their ears are just so big and floppy. And
right.
I love.
Jackie over there on YouTube says, Robin, shout out to Greek mythology, Lore Olympus for the win.
I love Lore Olympus so much. Oh my gosh. I just got caught up and I'm like, when will they be together? It's just driving me insane. I need more chapters, and I don't want to pay to like skip the wait because there's 3 other chapters available, and you can pay to skip to read those, and I'm just like, I can't do it to myself. All right.
Rebecca on YouTube says, but have you guys watched Death, Love, and Robots? It's on Netflix. Super wild show.
I've heard a lot about.
I remember when it came out. We still haven't watched it though.
There's a whole lot of talk about cutting hair, getting bangs, or not having bangs.
Emily says, my youngest memory is on my 3rd birthday. The theme was Elmo, and my uncle dressed as Elmo. I ran away. That's absolutely hilarious. Emily says, Greek mythology is my specialty. Annette says, yo, Adam, could you please do the Pill song? It's just like the Pill song is just tearing up the fucking charts. And if I released it, it would be like the #1 single in the world.
You should just make an audio file to put for patrons, and then they can make it their phone.
Don't forget to take your baby pill, or I'll kick you down the stairs.
You know what I mean?
I got to find that alarm sound to play in the background and record it.
Let's see. Ulrich says they do get warmer when they drink. I'm a lightweight. Oh, yay. I'm not the only one. Because seriously,
it's just a natural.
I feel like I'm sweating. It's awful.
Booze thins your blood. So it's an anticoagulant. Ashley says, David Fincher left Mindhunter season 3 for Love, Death, and Robots next season, and I am bitter about it. Interesting.
Super Duper Super Saiyan says, clone. That's such a good
Super
name.
Duper Super Saiyan is
such
the best
good name.
Fucking name I've heard in forever. I'm going to name my kid Super Duper Super Saiyan.
It says, oh God, shut up. Clone Wars is between episodes 2 and 3, and Rebels leads into episode 4.
Oh, so, okay. So Rebels is between 3 and 4. I didn't know that. Emily says, by the way, have y'all heard of Melanie Martinez? I mean, I know some people named Melanie. I know some people with the last name Martinez. Ashley says, that's what I have, Robin, on both sides, the shave under thing.
Yeah.
And I am caught up on YouTube chat.
Because I've seen people have it, and it's so cute.
I think it looks good.
I feel like my body type won't be able to pull it off, you know, but...
You never know unless you try.
Maybe one day. How? Oh, so what's McShake and Bake's health right now?
McShake and Bake's health is under 4,000. That's what I can see definitively. Let me create a projector to make this big for me. Put your balls in the lake. It is at 3,900.
Holy crap. Guys, he is so close to being overtaken. And
it's $19.50.
And he's not here to defend himself. So.
I love the fact that he has that fucking crab icon with the hat on it. I got for Valentine's Day, because we were like strapped for cash and we're trying to be careful. One of the main things I got Robin, besides the trip to Medieval Times, which I mean we just spent our own money and took each other, was that crab that holds pens, and she was so fucking happy about it. It was awesome.
Yeah, it holds my glasses now. Also shout out to Captain Fake Guy who got married. Congratulations.
Hell yeah, shout out. Even though everything is crazy, quarantine, COVID, all that, didn't stop true love.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome.
It's awesome.
I'm really happy for you.
The pictures are so super cute.
Yeah, they really were. Check out, if you haven't joined Discord, check it out. We have a channel called Good Ghosty. And I think, who was it that created Good Ghosty or had the idea for it? Was it Ulrich?
I think so.
Yeah, and it's just like where we share good news. Where we share good news that's happened in our lives, and everyone can support each other and say congratulations. So, all right. What's your nurse says, what is undershave? Is that like manscaping? It's when you have like,
it's like when you
part
have,
of your head that's shaved.
Yeah, so say your hair, like my hair's long on top, but I'll shave, or I guess this side is, so this whole part right here will be shaved.
And then you have your hair hang over.
And then you just have your hair hang over. So it's, I don't know. I mean,
it's kind of like Hunger Games, Blade Runner.
But when you tie up your hair, it looks fucking sick. So I don't know. I like it when I see girls that have that. It looks awesome. Cat Beatrix says, undercut is cute. Do it, Robin. Oh my gosh. No, I'm so not brave enough to do that.
Now is the time to do undercut because we are in quarantine. You know what I mean?
That's true.
I have an hour and 28 minutes left on this battery.
Okay, so I'll start reading my next story then.
I will mark it. Give us a wonderful transition saying I'm going into this next email. Put your balls in there, like.
Why do you keep saying that?
Because I like making the noise with my mouth.
Yeah, but you could make the noise with your mouth without saying
you
put
can.
Your balls in there. Like.
I mean, I'm not going to disrespect Letterkenny like that.
Oh, God. Okay.
Just put your balls in there, like.
Hey, so let me read. Jeez. Okay. All right, so this next story has the subject of homegrown horrors.
Pretty good stuff.
Pretty straight up, yeah. All right, so hi, Robin and Adam.
Hello.
My name is Leon. I recently started listening to your podcast, and I love it.
Thank you.
I'm only on episode 23 of Storytime and 33 of the normal episodes.
Did you notice they're staggered by 10? It's because we didn't start doing Storytime until 10 episodes in.
Yeah.
It's always like, episode 115 is this one. That means episode 125 will be our next topic episode. So I never forget as long as I can remember one of them.
I was born in Sweden, but live in the Netherlands. Anyhow, off to the story. I'd love to hear this on the podcast. I was in Sweden to visit my dad and his wife at the time. Me and my brother and this kid slept in quite an okay side room. So, was the side room okay?
It sounds like it was pretty okay.
All right. Me and my brother shared a bed and the other kids slept on the mattress on the floor. It was late in the night when a toy started to play a song, so I woke up in shock because I'm a light sleeper. I looked around me and saw that nobody else woke up, which I thought was weird because the other ones are also light sleepers. I suddenly got a very warm and welcoming feeling, and I felt like I was not alone, but in a good way. My grandma, who is a witch, a good witch, said that it probably was my grandpa who sadly passed away many years before that.
Aww.
It was quite soothing to hear that because it was his birthday that same night, and me and him share a birthday.
That's pretty awesome.
Kind regards, Leon.
That's a really good story.
Yeah, that's super awesome. It's always nice to have stories where people have these great experiences that provide some type of closure or some type of
warm feeling like that.
Yeah, because
it's nice too because something like that could obviously just terrify someone. Right. You know, just absolutely terrify them. But when you feel like a sense of peace or being at ease or like you're being accompanied by someone, it's kind of funny because we've talked about it before. But some people just make you feel at home. You know what I mean? Like you don't have to say a word. You can just hang out and feel totally comfortable and like. It has nothing to do with anything they say. It's just the fact that they're near you.
Yeah.
Where you're like, cool, I'm just going to chill with this person. Like, I feel good about this. And it's kind of cool to think that maybe even like after someone passes away, if they're there, you still get that sense. So it's really cool. Thank you for sending that in, Leon. Appreciate you.
Thank you. I am just staring at your mustache because last night I told you.
Stop staring at it.
I told you about that one hair. I was just like, and
it's not pointing like that. It's like.
Yes, it is.
It's just longer than the rest. It doesn't align with the rest of them, and it's gray. I have a gray hair in my stash, and I don't want to pluck it.
I told you to trim it. I even asked you while I was doing my makeup. I was like, "Did you trim your mustache?" Like, Holy crap.
Shut up. And like I can trim my mustache, she takes up the whole mirror. She stands in the middle of the mirror when she's doing her shit, so I can't like edge my way in there and take scissors to my lips like a minute before the show. Niffin is Cute has followed us over there on Twitter, holy fuck, and Twitch. We appreciate you for following us. Thank you so much.
And Spooky Zoro DM high five.
She slapped my hand like it was my face.
I wish I could slap the mustache off your face.
I hate you so fucking much. All right, let's see if there's any extra chat. That was a pretty short story, but pretty good. Jackie says, Robin, hair grows back. Do it. After that, Ashley says, do it. Christina says, Robin, if you do the undercut and want to be extra edgy, you can get a design as well. Would you do it yourself?
No. I don't trust myself to do it myself.
Emma just jumped into YouTube and
I'd
said,
probably want to get
hello.
it done professionally. I have heard, because, whatchamacallit here? Spooky Zora says it makes thin hair look super thick. And I have heard that before because one of our friends does do that. She gets the undercut done on her hair. Her hair is really short most of the time, but it does make it look a whole lot thicker when you get that undercut done.
Shout out to the Snark for sponsoring our fat tire this episode. Appreciate you.
Yes. Oh my gosh. So awesome. And we're so thankful. Thank you for being an amazing friend.
I fucking love Fat Tire. It's so good, especially after just drinking that Corona.
Yeah, Fat Tire is one of my favorite
No offense
IPAs.
to anyone who likes the Rona, but man, I fucking love Fat Tire.
Queen Caffeine says, can we make it a Patreon goal for Robin to get the undercut? Oh, God.
We can make it a stream donation goal. You want to do that?
Oh, my gosh. What would that be?
I don't know. It's up to you. What is the amount of money you're willing to shave the side of your head?
God, that's like one of those questions like, would you do this for $1 million?
There's a lot of things. $1 million is a lot of money.
Would you suck dick for $1 million?
Fuck yeah. Oh my God. Line up.
Oh my God.
Hell, $1 million is a lot of money. That's all I'm saying. So
okay.
I don't have a lot of sexual hangups, and money fucking talks, folks.
Oh my God.
That's all I'm saying.
So
there's a lot of questions that I would have, but I'm saying that like if push came to shove, yeah, probably.
Okay, so our patron goal right now
for $1 million, Adam will blow a dude.
We have a goal that at 125 patrons, we'll have enough to go to the Stanley Hotel. That's our goal right now. So for
150, right?
No, is it 150?
I think you moved it to 150.
Oh, okay, 150. So for me to get an undercut, I would probably say like 300.
300?
Yes, I'm not going to.
God.
I'm not going to cut my hair like I work for the government, okay? I feel like I couldn't do that and go to work like that, you know? So, I don't know. 300 patrons and I'll do an undercut.
I'll work on her, folks. We'll figure it out. Because it's something she wants to do, so it's weird to put a 300 patron goal on something you want to do, you know? It's like, at 100 patrons, I'll take this poop. My insides really hurt. Please get to 100 patrons.
Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Okay. I can't believe so many people are like, do the undercut. That's so funny. All right, scroll.
I really wanted to do like an Old West mustache, and I checked my email. It's like, we'd really like to have you in for a last interview. It'll be 1 to 2 hours, and it's a panel interview. And I was like, holy shit, I can't look like a stupid asshole for this, so didn't do it. I might just wind up shaving down completely, be baby-faced. See all my chins.
Ori says, does anyone else go through times when they just want to watch old movies like black and white movies? I love black and white movies. I love old school Elvis movies, Fred Astaire movies, Cary Grant. I love watching Cary Grant movies.
Some Like It Hot.
Last night we came across a show with, what's his name?
It's not a Cary Grant movie. I just love that movie.
What is that show that has Bruce Campbell in it that you...
Oh, The Adventures of Briscoe County Jr.
Yeah, we came across
I was
that.
like, I used to fucking love that show. That show and Sliders were fucking awesome.
And so I think we're going to start watching that show soon because I've never heard of it, and Adam said it was absolutely great. And I
loved it. I was a kid, so I don't know.
Love Bruce Campbell. So I think that'd be a fun thing to watch.
Shout out to Adventures of Briscoe County Jr. I'm pretty much dating myself. If anyone remembers that, that means you're probably pretty old.
I wish we could watch it like as a watch party, but it's not an option, which is unfortunate.
Hey, man. I should... Okay, when we get going, before I do my next email, I'm going to talk about the watch party thing.
Oh, okay.
We're just hanging out at this point.
I'm Beef Trainer says, I'm Mr. Trainer has a mustache hair that sticks out too. He won't use the mustache wax to help it keep tamed. Black Canary says, Super Duper Super Saiyan has the same type of hairs that stick straight out. I've told him for the last 2 days to trim.
I'm usually all over it. I don't let my eyebrows get like that, but this one is like, I don't know how to handle it because it's gray and it's causing me a lot of anxiety. All right, Cat Beatrix says to Emma, will you shave my undercut when this is all done? Which is hilarious. And says, can't trust my mom to do it. Jackie says, when this quarantine is over, I'll cut it for you. Aw. And then Jackie also says, donate it to an animal rescue or to Adam's Flat Tire Fund. It's hilarious. Christina says, have you seen the 1960s Twilight Zone? I used to watch that when I was younger. I haven't seen it in a long time. And Annette says, do you guys plan on playing Animal Crossing? I know that Robin's already all over that. And Ashley says, Bruce Campbell is bae.
Yeah.
He fucking is bae.
Yeah. Even
you watch Army of Darkness, you're like, holy shit.
But even
he
now,
was gorgeous.
Like him in Burn Notice. I love him in Burn Notice. He's just so funny. And then that show that he did, Ash versus the Evil Dead, I thought that was super funny. I just think he's 10 out of 10.
He's a funny dude.
He could be my sugar daddy if he wants to be.
Wow, that's fucked up. Somebody get me $1 million in Bruce Campbell's dick. Let's do this.
The Snark says I do a lot more for a lot less.
There's a bunch of... It's like that episode of Workaholics where they're like, what's the least amount of money you could be paid to blow a dude? And he's like, $500. I'm What's Renee says, I need to see Army of Darkness. It's this really good campy movie. It's technically it's the third installment in the Evil Dead series. So know that going into it. So it's going to be weird. Oh my gosh.
Ulrich says, Humphrey Bogart, if I ever yearned for a dead guy.
Wow.
Oh gosh. Okay.
There's a really good joke from a very offensive comic, Anthony Jeselnik. I'm not saying you guys should listen to him because he is incredibly offensive, but he talks about how his girlfriend once asked him, if you could have dinner with any person, living or dead, who would it be? And he says someone, I can't remember who it was. It's just like a crazy person from history. And his girlfriend gets upset and he's like, oh, this was a test to say that like I'm still going to like want to have lunch with my girlfriend. So he says, I'm just kidding, babe. I'd have lunch with you. And you'd be dead.
Wow.
I love that
Cat
joke.
Beatrix says, Gregory Peck is the object of my black and white movie Thirst.
Gregory Peck is in one of my favorite, if not my favorite, Western of all time, called The Gunslinger. I absolutely fucking love it. I need to show it to Robin sometime soon. All right, we're just hanging out now. We're reading stuff as it comes in.
All right,
so I'm going to get to my next one. So I'm going to mark it, do a little bit of transition stuff.
Can we try and do a commercial since it's right in the middle?
We could try and do a commercial. So the ads are supposed to be working now per Twitch. So let me try and get it up.
Try and see if it'll work.
Again, wrong mouse. God dang. All right, so let's try and see if this works. I have to get the whole thing up again. All right. Yep, that's the thing. There's that. Okay, that's a thing. Yep, that's another thing. Got that. There it goes. No, what are you doing? All right. Try that. Yep, there's that. Okay, good. I know you guys are like, will you please shut the fuck up and run the commercial already?
Girl Panic says, the whole Evil Dead series is a true treasure.
It really is. All right, so here's what we're going to try. There's a lot of times where Robin and I need to pee or poop during the show.
Oh my God.
Especially when we're drinking, which we do a lot now. So I'm going to click this just to see if it works. If it does, you folks should see a 60-second ad run. You can do your own bathroom break, grab a snack, and then we'll know that we can finally start doing this to queue up a commercial break that will go along with us recording the ad break that we normally have in the show. So let's see if it works. It hasn't before ever, so I'm going to click it right meow.
Oh, we should add more drinks on there, like more drink.
I like how you talk right when we're supposed to be doing this ad.
Oh, sorry.
All right, it looks, I don't know, I can't tell because I'm not watching it, so.
Is it not working?
I can't tell because I'm not watching, so. Is it working, y'all? Can you see us or do you see an ad? It has a countdown timer, so I think that's a good thing.
I don't know, we'll see. Is it working? I don't know.
I'm like, I'm going to run this ad, and Robin's like, I'm going to start talking to the audience who shouldn't be even watching us right now. Let us know if you can still see us, y'all.
Oh, they all said they did see an ad, but it wasn't long. And the Snark said that wasn't 60 seconds.
I think it has a cooldown for how long you can make it last, so. All right, that's fine. At least we know it works. Oh, wow. Like, I'm looking over there, and I can see the stream, and I can see my part, and it's totally not straight, so.
So some people saw an ad, and some people didn't see an ad.
Oh. So we can't click ad and then just start talking about like the rash, the call we got from the doctor and what they said it was or anything like that. So good to know. Tried it out.
So that's interesting that it works for some people and not for other people.
It's like it wants to show an ad to certain people, and it might also have to do with whether or not you have Prime. Because Prime is supposed to take the ads off your shit. So I don't know. We're going to have to look into it a little bit more. Lots of snapping.
Let me snap at your face some more.
She's at a coffee shop right now for hipsters, and she really liked that poem. All right. Here we go. I'm going to mark it, and then I'm going to read my story. So.
All right.
Damn it. Marked. Okay, cool. All right, so before I get into my next story, I do want to mention that we had what is called a watch party at twitch.tv/scarishpodcast on Saturday at noon. So what happened was Twitch reached out to us and they said, hey, we're going to start this new thing. It's a watch party built into your show. High five has been redeemed by...
But
I know we normally don't do this, but I'm not actually reading a story, so I'm just going to pause, do our high five for Manly Grandpa really fast. Here you go. All right.
Why was yours like way ahead of me even starting mine?
Because you took forever. Stop it. Okay. Here we go. So we sat down and got everything set up. We said we were going to watch whatever movie it was that we watched, The Woman in Black with Daniel Radcliffe. Some folks showed up, and as we kicked it off, I will say that it worked out fairly well. Everyone can listen to the movie at their own volume. You can set up whether or not you want subtitles on your own thing. It doesn't have to be based off of what we do, and we can all just watch it at the same time. It isn't a beta, so it was a little bit annoying because a few people like fell behind or got ahead on timing, so we were all reacting at different times. What is something you should know if you're interested in doing this in the future, and definitely not something that is supported by us, is the fact that you have to have Amazon Prime in order to join the watch party, because whatever movie or television series you're watching during it comes off of Amazon Prime. So we had some folks show up that actually couldn't watch, which was disappointing, and I do hope that in the future there's different options for what you can watch.
Or if you can put ads in there so people can watch.
Something like that, yeah. But it isn't beta, so usually on Saturdays, if we do stream, it's us streaming video games. We are going to take a break. There's 2 more movies that are on the list, because the list only has like 90 things right now, and most of them are television series. But Friday the 13th, the original Friday the 13th is on that list, and I Am Legend is on that list as well. So we are going to do a watch party for those going forward. It won't be this Saturday, the day after this episode comes out. We are going to be streaming Silent Hill 2 and most likely finishing it, because we're like right at the end of that. It just depends on how bad we do. So if you want to join us Saturday at noon Pacific Standard Time, which is 2 Central and 3 Eastern.
Are playing
Silent Hill 2, yes. So we hope to see you there, and then maybe next Saturday we'll wind up watching either I Am Legend or Friday the 13th. We're going to let patrons pick which movie we watch. So fun stuff. We might actually just put that one on Facebook. We've had a lot of patron polls lately that were patron exclusive, so who knows? But I think we're actually going to put it in Facebook. So go to facebook.com/scarishpodcast. We'll put it in the Spooky Friends group, so click on groups and just join in there, and you folks can join. And that'll also give folks who don't listen to the episodes like the day they come out notification like way early. That's what we're going to do. So cool. I think that sounds right. That said, I'm going to go ahead and get into my second email of the show. And this one's subject is you can share on the pod, which is pretty straightforward, and we definitely appreciate it. It starts out like this. Hello there.
Hello there.
In parentheses, it says, insert Obi-Wan Kenobi voice here. I didn't quite nail the Obi-Wan Kenobi voice, but...
To me, when someone says hello there, I think of Hot Fuzz when... What's his name? What is his name? Sean... His name's not Sean. Actor.
Sean Bean.
Simon Pegg. Simon Pegg is talking to Kate Blanchett, and she's telling him like she's seeing someone else, and then the guy goes, hello there, with his little brush, because they're in the middle of the crime scene. He just goes, hello
I would never date someone like so-and-so. I'm dating so-and-so. Hello there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. All right. We've gotten past the first 2 words in this email.
Okay, sorry.
I don't know if you have ever heard of the book The Passerby, but I have some creepy stuff to tell you about it. This is a murder mystery set in good old Indiana.
Wow.
I meant to spell it that way, by the way. LOL. The book was written by Thomas Ray Crowell, C-R-O-W-E-L, and released in 2008. Here's what it says about the book when you Google it. Quote, inspired by true events, The Passerby has all the twists and turns of a cold case murder investigation, but with an entirely unique and powerful ending. Penn County, Indiana, 1986, 11-year-old Trudy Bryce, is strangled to death in her home 2 weeks before Christmas. The crime goes unsolved. The email continues, not quoting something, and says, this was 1986 in Argos, Indiana, and my mom grew up literally within a few miles of the place.
What?
She lived out in the sticks with her parents and siblings. My mom is one of the older siblings of 7 altogether.
You know what's funny about the phrase in the sticks is I'd never heard that phrase until I met you. And you are also from Indiana.
It's true.
So it totally makes sense to me that they would use that phrase too.
In the sticks.
Yeah, because I've never heard of that before.
I've said a lot of phrases that Robin's never heard before. I said one in the last episode that came out today. Oh, what the hell was it?
You said something about a ghost.
Yeah, give up the ghost. Which I edited out because she was like, what does that mean? And I got the definition wrong. So I was like, I'm taking this out. I want some fucking dumb.
Really?
Oh, yeah,
What's
totally.
The definition?
It means to die.
Oh, my God.
So, hence, give up the ghost. Like, let the spirit out, whatever.
Oh, Lord. Okay.
All right. So the mom is the oldest. One of the older of 7 siblings. She was at home with her older sister Debbie while my grandparents took their kids to a school Christmas program. This will come up later.
Okay.
This is set probably just a couple days to a week after the murder, and because my mom grew up in the area, she knows all the real names of the characters.
Shut up.
I won't be using any of them other than the young girl who was murdered because her family is still looking for justice. Trudy Bryce is actually Brandy Peltz, an 11-year-old girl who was strangled to death in her bathtub at home, while I believe her parents were also at the Christmas program.
Okay, so they left their 11-year-old at home while they went to go watch...
I don't know the circumstances of the murder. She might have had a babysitter and she was taking a bath on her own.
Okay.
I don't know. I'll have to look into it.
Then the babysitter did it.
Wow. Okay. Continues. Anyway, this story was narrowed down and there was a teacher from Triton Schools in Bourbon, Indiana. Pause. My cousin used to work for a brewery called Triton Brewery that I'm pretty sure was either from or inspired by Bourbon, Indiana, or folks that were from Bourbon, Indiana. So that's kind of crazy. He was suspected from the beginning, referring to this teacher. But not my cousin. But my mom has another theory. Mom had a stalker in 1986. He happened to be one of the police officers in the area.
Shut the front door.
He would drive up and down the street where my mom lived, revving his engine, and would call the house a million times, and it happened on several occasions.
How is he a police officer?
I don't know. She had to have people come stay with her many times because she was 20 years old and scared. This particular time, my no bullshit Aunt Debbie told the cop to fuck off or they would report him, which they did later that day. He was in the area, within the area of the Peltz family's house, and Brandy was home alone. I don't know if the cop had a connection to the Peltz family other than living in a small town where everybody knows each other, and I'm trying to get more information from my mom and her siblings who remember this. I know the case may not ever truly be solved, but my mom, her family, and several other people who remember this all happening think the author of the book suspected the wrong guy. The murder was never solved. The teacher died 2 years ago, and as far as we know, the cop lives in Kokomo, Indiana now. There's a podcast called Cold Case Chronicles. I've heard of that.
Yeah.
They have 6 episodes dedicated to Brandy Peltz and this book. Well, that's it for the True Crime Corner with Gracie.
Awesome.
And they signed off SSDGM, which is stay sexy, don't get murdered. And then in parentheses it says, yes, I know this is scary-ish, LMAO. LMAO stands for laugh my ass off. Bye, guys. And then at the end of it, because clearly they're typing this up trying to collect the facts, at the end of this email, in all bold, it says, update from my mom, which is just how I read it.
Okay.
Question. How far did you live from the Peltz family? Answer, about 4 miles, going towards Argos
not far at all.
from Mentone. It was the last house on the curve. It was the white house on the right. Question, do you know of any connections the cop would have had with Brandy or her family? Answer, it was rumored that Brandy's mom was having an affair with some other deputies. The mother probably knew something, but would never interview with anyone other than investigators. Never interviewed with any news. And that's how the email ends. Holy shitballs. That was a super intense email.
But it's so good.
Yeah, that's fucking...
I love true crime.
Yeah, it was really good.
I love true crime. Okay, I don't love true crime.
We don't love that crime has happened. No. We're just fascinated by the stories.
Absolutely fascinated by it. It's absolutely interesting, and the minds of these people is absolutely crazy.
It's crazy when you listen to true crime or you go through a bunch of stuff and you see folks that do things because they're crimes of passion or crimes of opportunity, and then you start doing, like, I shouldn't say doing, but you start like listening to or learning about people who are like calculated and just cold. You know what I mean? And this definitely sounds like a crime of passion, but who knows? The fact that it's unsolved and it happened almost 40 years ago, 35 years ago is truly, truly sad. And I think I'm going to look up a little bit more on this and maybe check out Cold Case Chronicles. I try not to overlap with content that's too similar to ours.
Right.
But if they've already dedicated 6 episodes to it, then it's kind of worth looking into. So thank you so much for sending that in.
You.
We really appreciate it. All right, let's go over to stream chat. See what you guys have.
What?
You fucking heard me.
What did you just say?
So go over into stream chat and see what you guys had to say.
Oh, okay. There's not a lot of chat, actually. Oh, Black Canary said, "This is my story."
Oh my god! Thank you for sending that, Black Canary.
It's such a good story, and it's so informative. I think, and that's just so cool. I love hearing true crime tales. I think it's awesome.
Black Canary says okay, hang on. I got to mark this because this needs to go back into the podcast. So as we're reading this story, we look over into our stream chat because we do these stories live. And we have someone in the chat right now, and it's the person who sent this email. And they said, "This is my story. The case was reopened, and they're investigating the cop."
Holy cow. That's just,
That's nuts. We're going to need to follow this one a little bit closer and see what winds up happening with it. But thank you so much for sending that in. All right, now we're going to read the rest of the stream chat. That's pretty awesome.
All right, so,
And that says, "See you later, guys. Got to listen to your old episodes. Hopefully, they're the episodes that I've fixed so far."
Yeah, we fixed, the first, how many? Well, Adam fixed. I didn't even touch them.
13, 14, somewhere around there. So, Akbar says, "I'm seeing y'all." Annette said, "We see you." Christina said, "We can see you." I'm pretty sure the ads are only going to run on Twitch, so YouTubers, you don't got to worry about it.
YouTube's not going to have any ads. It's just going to be Twitch.
Emily says, "I just started my island on Animal Crossing."
I'm getting to the point in my island where I'm just saving a ridiculous amount of money to try and build ramps and stuff like that. And I just expanded my house again, and he's like, "It's 758,000 bells." 758,000. That is.
It's like you moved your island to the West Coast. What the fuck?
Holy crap.
Okay, some stuff from YouTube. I don't have a lot, so I'm just going to run through it. Jackie, in response to your saying that you want Bruce Campbell to be your sugar daddy, says he'd be your zombie hero, not a sugar daddy, which is pretty funny. Ashley V says, "My Name is Bruce was so good. I have never seen it. I've not heard good things on it, though."
Oh, no.
I've heard that Bruce Campbell's amazing, but that it wasn't good, but I guess we'll have to check it out then.
The Snark says, "Robin, can we come visit later? You can always come visit my island. I will open the gates when I play it tonight."
Ashley says, "I listen to you guys every day at work. Love you too." Aw, thank you so much.
Thank you. Black Canary says, "There was some stuff about the author not telling the entire truth in the book."
Wow.
Dang.
That's just fucked up, dude. Like, I understand writing books and not getting all the information because you can only collect so many sources and you might not catch everything. But sometimes, like, it kind of seems like you're trying to write something to point towards a solution rather than finding evidence to discover a solution.
Major Wolf says, "Adam, if my story isn't on tonight, I'm going to spam your Facebook Messenger till it goes on. JK, hi, I will message you."
Right on. I think we're up to mid-March at this point. So if your story is before mid-March, it might have hit spam filter. You might have sent it to the wrong place. I can check and see what happened with it. So
if it's like a 2-sentence story, or like if it's a really short story, we save those for.
Well, will likely be an episode where we have like a ton of short ones or something,
or we do like Patreon exclusive.
We've never done it, and I don't know if we're gonna put people's stories behind a Patreon wall. Like, we've kind of talked about it before, but some of them are really, really short. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're like 2 sentences.
So we're trying to figure out what to do with some of them. So
yeah.
If that's the case, then we'll just let me know what the subject line is or whatever, and I'll try and figure out where it's at.
Cat Beatrix says, "Oh no, they're talking about language still." Okay, they're talking about like learning all these different languages and stuff like that with the I Am Beef Trainer because they know so many, and I don't at all.
That's a lie. You are a liar.
Manly Grandpa says, "Oh, Animal Crossing fact for Robin. You are guaranteed an item from shaking a tree on one of the ticket islands you go to."
I have no idea what those words mean. I know what those words are, but together I don't know what they mean.
I really need to look up more things that happen in Animal Crossing, like try and figure out things that happen. Like, I didn't know you could make a money tree by burying that bag of bells.
Yeah, it's so funny that you saw Griffin do it.
So I was watching Griffin McElroy play Animal Crossing. He's like, "Oh yeah, you can make a money tree." Da, da, da. I was like, "What?" I'm sitting there watching YouTube. I'm just like, "No way."
I'm going to steal some of your Twitch chat. Super Saiyan 3. No one told me there was a 3 at the end of this. I need to know how long his hair is and if he has eyebrows or not. If you're an Ashley Williams, and in parentheses it says Evil Dead fan, and like comics, Marvel Zombies comic has a crossover with Ash. I've seen a lot of the Marvel zombie stuff. I did not realize that Ash crosses over. And Glitch also says they're not zombies, they're Deadites, which is true.
Major Wolf says it wasn't short because it was 2 medium stories and it was messaged on Facebook.
Okay, so, we'll look into it.
See if we can figure that out.
It's possible we've already read it, but I don't know. It just depends on when it came in. So that's the biggest thing is when did it come in? If we know when it came in, we can let you know whether or not it's been read or not.
Manly Grandpa says, I'm literally tarantula hunting right now because I have $750,000 in debt too. Dude, it's so...
I was like, tarantula hunting? Oh my God, that's horrifying.
Yeah, because each tarantula is like 10,000 or something like that. So you want to get
worth it. I don't want to play this game.
Oh, it's really hard because it's so hard to catch tarantulas, for me at least, and I always get knocked out. And I try to catch it, but either I swing my net too slow or too soon, and it's for me. I have a struggle with catching tarantulas. The Snark says, "Me too, Adam. My roommate and husband both say shit that makes no sense." I guess if you go to the islands, because you can buy Nook tickets to go to these special islands. And they all have their own different things. So there's like ones that are covered in bamboo. There's just different themes for each of the islands. There's one that I went to where it was just all water bugs. And it was absolutely insane. But I guess if you go to these islands and you shake a tree, you're guaranteed an item. That's kind of freaking cool.
The Snark says Adam's face is my soul right now.
Why?
Because I deadpanned.
Oh.
I was like... I just don't know the words. Like, I've seen her play. It seems interesting,
The Snark says, Robin, I heard you can trap them. I need to figure out how to trap them.
Major Wolf says February 2020. Okay, so I don't know. I'll have to look into it and see where it went, and then I'll just message you on Facebook. Goofy Cure says, hello, beautiful peeps. It's your boy, the Quarantine Goofy Cure. What up, Goofy Cure? Thank you for joining us over there on YouTube.
I'm done.
Cool. So you're the next email.
All right.
And the last email of the show. So give us that wonderful, I'm the last email of the show transition.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Nice. Well played.
Oh, shit. Sorry.
I'm like, what do you want from me?
I got an email about how many airline miles I have right now. Not like I can travel anywhere.
Did we get one from American Airlines letting us know they're sponsoring our trip down to Brazil?
I fucking wish.
I would shit my
Oh my
pants.
gosh. American Airlines, if you're out there, hook it up.
They're not.
They're not.
They're not giving anything away for free right now. They're hurting too.
Ouch.
Jeez. Okay. What's wrong? Ow! You fucking smashed into my knee.
Well, I'm trying to move this chair because I can't scoot closer. Okay.
Because what was wrong with how you've been sitting this whole time?
Because I'm sitting all the way back here, and I just want to be up here, but I don't want to be leaning forward to get there. All right. So this next email that we're about to read
final email of the show
is from Sarah, and the subject is, okay, read on the pod, and it's titled The Ring, not the one you're thinking of.
Wow.
Dang it. All right, so it goes. Hi, Robin and Adam.
Hello.
Hello. For this past Christmas, our family purchased a Ring doorbell. The Ring, see what I did there?
Ah, there you go. That's pretty good. Not gonna lie.
It's been awesome, and we have loved it since December. However, over the last 2 weeks, it's been going off and notifying us of movement at our front door 1 to 3 times a night between 11 p.m. and 4 a.m. No, that is
terrifying.
No, that's awful.
There's two. Okay, there's three options here. One, there's nothing there. It's just malfunctioning. 2, there is something there, and they're messing with you. Or 3, there's ghosts.
There was a thing, I want to say it was like 2 years ago or something, but a girl was going around and ringing people's video doorbells to try and get help. And
no one ever found her.
No one ever. Oh my gosh. It's absolutely insane. All right, so the first few times I convinced myself it must have been a coyote, a raccoon, a possum, some kind of animal that their Ring could see and I can't. But when I rewatch the video clips, everything is still and nothing moves. Nothing. Usually I depend on the Omen baby, Archie Poo, who is an absolutely adorable dog, to alert of something off. So, but he is inconsistent and a total chicken. Last night, the hubby and I were up till, we were up at 12:15 because sheltering in place for COVID-19 has screwed with our sleep schedule and the Ring went off. We're not like sleeping till 5 a.m., so I totally get you there. Our
sleep schedule is 4 to 5 a.m. We wake up between 10 and noon. Sometimes Robin sleeps until 2. So, but she'll stay up later than I do.
I slept until 1 today, I think.
The only thing I have to say for myself is I haven't seen the sun come up yet, so.
I have.
Fuck.
All right, so we were in the kitchen prepping to make kimchi fried rice for the next morning's breakfast. That is amazing. Send us your recipe. I'd like to know.
Wow.
Told you our schedules were off, and both stopped, locked eyes, and bolted to the front door. The hubby threw it open and wide-eyed looked around and searched. I ran to our front window to look, trying to see what set it off. We stayed that way for a good 3 minutes, searched the porch and street, nothing was there. A little spooked, we went back to the kimchi fried rice prepping and told ourselves it must have been an animal. I jokingly said, maybe our porch is haunted? The hubby got all annoyed and said, don't say crap like that. You know I can't deal with this late at night.
Wow.
As soon as he said that, we heard movement in the kitchen with us. Oh, it's because you opened the door and let it in.
Yeah.
I freaked out.
It could just be an invisible man.
Oh my gosh, I need to watch that movie.
We do need to watch the new one with Elizabeth Moss and the guy who played the little kid. No, the guy who he's not a little kid, obviously, but the guy who played the drug addict brother in Haunting of Hill House is the Invisible Man. So.
I freaked out, ducked, and grabbed the hubby as he tried to figure out what the noise was and where it was coming from in the kitchen. Suddenly, one of our upper cabinets opened by itself, and then a pack of marshmallows that I had just put in there, but not far enough in there, fell out. The bag hadn't quite been put away right, so it had been slipping the entire time we were looking outside, and fell at just the right moment to scare the hell out of us. Or so you tell yourself.
Maybe this ghost or invisible man just really wants s'mores.
Who doesn't? I love
Doesn't
s'mores.
matter what time it is. I want a s'more.
After our hearts slowed to normal, I laughed till I cried. Took the hubby a few moments to join in, but then he turned serious and said, that still doesn't explain why the ring went up. While ending the story there would make for some great suspense, it wouldn't be fair to let you all think my porch is haunted when it's absolutely not. We researched the ring and found out it's a device health check. The device randomly completes a health check if there's an issue with the Wi-Fi connection, any camera issues, battery issues, etc. Confirming neither my porch or my kitchen are haunted, only that I'm too short to put things away in upper cabinets
That's
properly.
Hilarious.
And the ring has some timing issues with its self-maintenance. It made me laugh.
Especially running in the middle of the night. Why would it do that diagnostic where it's going to wake you up?
It made me laugh and thought you'd enjoy it too. Thanks, Spooky Mom, for making this readable, and thank you both for being dedicated and bringing wonderful entertaining content to the Spoopy Friends group. Love, Sarah, also known as Batsy 1950 on Discord.
Aw, thank you so much for sending that.
We were so lucky to be able to have lunch with them when they came out here and go to Disneyland with you guys.
They gave us ears, and I wear them almost every time I go to Disney. They're literally right over there.
Yeah, we have like scary-ish Mickey ears. And yeah, Sarah's absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
Your whole family's amazing.
And that story is so damn funny.
That story is so freaking funny. Because that's totally something I would do too, where I'd be like, that doesn't make sense, but everything in the world scares me. Like when the battery exploded in our fire
That's
alarm,
a scary thing, though.
Well, it just made a really loud alarm noise, and I bolted down the stairs just so scared out of my mind.
I mean, today she was cooking breakfast for herself, and I walked up, and I was like,
okay.
She had said, like, shit. I was like, are you okay? And I said it loudly, and I'm very heavy-footed, so she hears me coming. And I walk up, and I'm standing next to her. I'm like, what happened? And when I said that, like, I legitimately thought she was going to fall down because her knees buckled so hard. And she makes this noise, and I'm sure it's supposed to come out like a, but it comes out like a, and she, like, shrinks, and it, like, has a vibrato to it as she does it.
I had just spilled a buttload of garlic powder into my breakfast. Like, I was making mushroom, spinach, and eggs, and I had just put in garlic powder into my spinach and mushrooms, and I had just woken up, okay, and I was trying to get my breakfast done before I had to get to class at 2:30, and I dumped way too much in there because instead of the side that has the little sprinkling stuff, apparently to me my brain was like, spoon, that's
spoon
sprinkling
means sprinkle,
stuff.
right? That's funny.
So it just like dumped out, and I was like,
She freaked. It was funny.
I was so like, oh my god, it was absolutely awful. And then I'm trying to like figure out what I'm supposed to do, so I just start dumping even more spinach and more mushrooms. Because
that's how you fix stuff.
And then Adams comes by while I'm trying to fix this horrible mistake, and I got so scared because I'm like, I hope no one catches me do something so stupid.
And I'm like, what's going on? So it was funny though.
Oh man.
All right. Awful. So before we leave you for this evening, Black Canary, who is the person who sent in the email about the true crime, let us know. By the way, I got some stuff in my story wrong. Brandy was homesick from school while her parents were at work, but the Christmas program was that day too. Brandy was strangled, but the house was also set on fire.
What?
My grandma and mom's younger siblings went to the Christmas program, then went shopping, and on their way home, they saw all the cops and fire department at the house. The podcast that covers the story even interviewed the author, I think in reference to the book, and they explain why he is a piece of shit. Right on. Good to know. It's still something we're definitely going to have to look into because it sounds definitely super interesting. So thank you for giving us that correction live on the air so we can have it live on the show.
Thank you so much.
Good stuff.
Also, shout out to...
I'm putting that in the episode.
Oh, okay.
So. We got a lot of shout outs because we had a lot of activity while that story was going through.
Shout out to...
Okay, I'm going to get this up for you.
Yeah, can you read? I can't read.
Yeah, I can do it. So, okay, during that story, we had a lot of action. So, Goofy Cure came over from YouTube, donated 410 bits. I think at this point, Goofy Cure was just about to become the stream boss. At that point, Yuki Yoko Moreb 1 followed us. I didn't say your name right, and I apologize. I'll just call you Yuki. It's probably wrong. Then Goofy Cure donated 1,150 bits, became the stream boss. I was like, damn, nice. Game Doctor 3 followed us on Twitch. A minute later, Goofy Cure donated another 1,000 bits. Thank you so much. And then during that same minute, Emanon1588 donated 2,800 bits and officially became the new stream boss with HP of 6,200.
Holy shit.
Pretty good. Holy shit. Thank you all so much.
Yeah, thank you guys.
I feel like you
so
got to shave your hair
much.
now. You got to shave the underside, but I don't know.
No.
We didn't get a solid number. All right, so what's going to happen now? We're at the end of the stories. There's no more scary stories. But at the end of each show, we play a game called Marbles on Stream, where as long as you're in Twitch and you can type in one word with an exclamation point in front of it, you can get a marble on the stream. Then the marbles all just race each other. You don't control it. It's just gravity that's taking control, and then we see which one wins. Whichever one wins gets a free piece of merchandise curated by Robin, most likely a sticker, possibility that it's a coaster, and we send it to you. So if you're on YouTube right now and you would like to join us, switch over to twitch.tv/scarishpodcast. I'm going to read the YouTube stuff so we can get those out of the way and I can get the game set up. So I'm going to do that right now. Christina Vasquez says, do you guys have a favorite breakfast food? Biscuits and gravy, which I am starting to make now that the quarantine has taken place.
Oh, that's a hard one because I change up breakfast. I think a go-to for me would be bagels. I love bagels and blueberry cream cheese, but I will just have regular cream cheese.
I love me a sausage, egg, and cheese McGriddle. They're so fucking good.
I try not to eat a lot of bagels because...
bread makes you fat?
Yes, because bagels have like a stupid amount of calories in them.
It's true. It stings. All right. I got a little bit more Twitch chat, and then I am caught up.
English muffins and jam or jelly.
Just going to stay on this topic.
Butter and jam on there. Oh, fuck yeah.
Vivian asks, Adam, is your knee okay? It'll never be the same.
Why? What happened?
You smashed into it when you were moving your chair around like a crazy person. Gilbert says, oh my God, the what do you want from me song Adam just sang. I constantly have that in my head. Thank you for validating me. Thank you for validating me, because I do that all the goddamn time. Christina asked about favorite breakfast food, and boom, psh, like that, caught up on YouTube. I'm going to start getting Marbles on Stream set up while Robin reads the Twitch chat.
Black Canary says the fire was started from the parents' bed, which is how they knew it was intentional.
Holy shit.
That's fucking crazy, dude. That's so freaking crazy. Can you guys... So everybody who's donated bits, can you check if you have new emotes that you can use as certain tiers of bit donation things? If that makes any sense. Because I did post new emotes. I'm getting new emotes made. So There are some emotes that I'm like...
Akbar says, I'm off, friends. Bye. Akbar, thank you for joining us.
There are emotes that I would like to kind of phase out and not use anymore. And so I'm going to replace those with these new emotes that I'm getting created by someone else that's not me. So, yeah. Let's see.
All right, now is the time where you can vote for what track we are going to race. All you have to do is type in !vote, then a space, then the number that corresponds with the track you would like to race. And if I can, for a moment, since we have some folks watching us, you guys are very, very supportive. So I am streaming video games, also known as video games, on my own personal channel. I am not going to pimp it through Scary-ish. Glitch kind of does that for me because he's a wonderful human being and he knows that I'm just not doing it.
Why is everyone doing 42?
I don't know. Because it's Jackie Robinson Day and it got missed. It wasn't today,
really?
but it was a couple days ago. That said, if you are willing to, switch over to twitch.tv/Maylum at the end of the show, MAYLUM, and just follow me. I am going to play tonight. I could be an affiliate right now, but I haven't gotten 50 new followers, you know? Because I've already gotten all my friends to follow me, and I have to gain 50 new followers within 30 days. Everything else, I'm way over. Holy shit, there's 15 votes already for track 42. So clearly that's going to be the one we're racing. We'll let it scroll through for a little bit. But I'm just asking, if you want to, you don't have to. You know, I'm not going to pimp it too hard, but twitch.tv/Maylum at the end of the show would be nice. You can open up another tab, maybe.
Manly Grandpa says, I just got bit by a tarantula. F.
That's
the
terrifying.
Worst in that game because you reset at your house. You reset at your house and it just wastes so much time, and then you can't find it again when you go back out to hunt down that mother. It's just so stupid.
I like how you censored yourself because you're getting super aggro about it.
And the worst is when you get stung by a wasp and then you don't take medicine, so your eyes all messed
Girl
up.
Panic 95 says 42 is the closest thing to 420 because that's the weed number.
And then if you get stung by a wasp again, then it resets you back at your house. It's just, ugh. Stop limiting me, Animal Crossing.
Let me live my life. I don't want your life.
The Snark says, I'll follow whatever, man.
Oh, thank you.
Well,
I'm voting for 42 as well, but I'm doing it for Jackie Robinson. A boo, a fucking yeah. I will say this. I really have to pee, so we're only doing 2 tonight.
I have to pee.
Got to purry. So let's look at some stats. I know that we're going to let it scroll down there, but...
I'm sorry. So Eminon was saying that the Beeve is new to the stream today. So welcome. I almost said hello. And
what up, the Beeve? Yeah. Thank you for joining us.
Welcome.
Eminon has redeemed ask a question, says, can you explain the process of voting and joining marbles for the new people? I try and do so every time. Just ! Vote, then a space, and the number that corresponds with the track. We pick a track based off of that. It's all community. As long as you're in Twitch, your vote will count. And then once we actually get into the race, you just type in ! Play, and it gives you a marble on stream.
So concerning that murder and the fire that was set to that house in...
Indiana.
Yeah, in Black Canary's story... The Snark said cigarettes in bed. Is that possible? I said
the parents weren't home, though.
Yeah, if the parents weren't home. Well, no, were the parents home?
No, the parents weren't home. The parents were at work. The daughter was homesick.
Oh, gotcha.
All right, Mountain Mingle is our track. It takes 2 minutes and 47 seconds on average for folks to complete this. The record time for anyone to complete this track is 1 minute and 53 seconds. So if you beat that, everyone that does this game, no matter what stream it is, gets to see your name, and they know that you're better than they are. For local stats, we have never raced this track, so whoever wins is going to set the scariest Spooky Friends record.
Sorry.
Gonna click race and get this track loaded up.
The Snark says the daughter's smoking in the parents' bed. That's why she's sick.
Wow.
That's fucked up.
Who strangled her, though? ! Play right now to join, and we will go ahead and wait before we even get the counter started. See how many folks can go ahead and get their marble.
Oh my gosh, so
on
much
stream.
Chat. Okay.
My legs are shaking. I need to pee so bad.
Really?
Yeah, this never happens.
You know what it's time for? Commercial break.
They don't work for everyone. We got 27 marbles already. I don't think Robin has joined in yet.
The Beef says, thank you guys for creating this show. Thank you.
No problem. Thank you for listening. Robin, have you joined in yet?
Yeah, I did.
Oh. Fuck me, I guess. All right, we have 32 marbles.
You, I guess.
which is quite a few. I'm going to check and see if she's fucking lying right now.
You can just search by typing.
Yeah, I could, but I like to scroll to see. Nope, don't see you. Definitely not one that I just scroll past or anything like that. 33 marbles. You can suck my dick. Pretty fucking awesome. We love you guys. I like that the chat actually shows up on the screen for the stream. It's always kind of nice to see that stuff come in for.
Goofy Cure says, what's the cup in the corner for?
It collects the donations that we get.
So our donations, any like bits or subscriptions or any of that stuff.
Speaking of which, shout out to Wuskarish who just resubscribed using Twitch Prime for the 12th month. Happy 1 year anniversary subscribing to the stream.
Yeah, so when you follow, do stuff like that, it drops a little character, a little picture of whatever it is that you chose when you were donating or whatever.
Jackie says, Adam, what's your favorite? Cool. IPA, stout, lager, tapestry, brown ale. It changes a lot, and honestly, I'm not smart enough to tell you the differences between all those. I like it if it gets me drunk, and I like Fat Tire. So if you can tell me what a Fat Tire is, at this point, is it an IPA? Is it a stout or is it a lager? I don't know. All I can tell you is I like it. Ale. All right. I'm going to start this countdown at 20 seconds. So anyone who has not joined in, you have 20 seconds from right meow to go ahead and get in the race. And then once we get going, I'll show you what the track looks like, and then we'll see who winds up winning. It's a tire that's a blown a belt.
Blown a belt.
Oh, it's funny.
Yeah.
It's fat, not flat.
Fat Tire. I love Fat Tire. Their logo changed. Their little label's different. Oh man.
And away we go. So let's take a look at the track. We've never raced it before. We just haven't done it this season. It's quite complicated. We got some funnels, elevators, stuff like that.
What's for dinner said, ales make me sad in the mouth.
Wow, that's funny.
I like
Super Duper Super Saiyan 3 is currently in the lead, but a lot of folks are chasing him down. I like the way these ones work, where there's an elevator before the Plinko machine. Ashley Meow Meow gets out of it first, but they don't get on the track first. The Snarked gets on the track first. He's a founder. He's a mod. He's a sub. He's our friend. And he's winning right now. However, there's a lot more race to go.
Oh, is Chrissy going to add us on Switch?
Yeah, we got to send her a friend request. Okay, or our friend thing. Super Duper Super Saiyan 3, not to be undone, just like Goku, is charging back. You got to get beat up a little bit first before you can start fighting back. Everyone's watched Dragon Ball Z. We all know what that's about. So it's Super Duper Super Saiyan 3, and the Snarked kind of going side by side. Right now it thinks Cat Beatrix is winning, though. So even though you're not in first place, the game thinks you're a winner. So take that to the bank. I mean, there's nothing you can do with it. They're going to look at you like you're crazy, and they're not going to give you money or anything, but it's a saying. Right now, Lucy is giving Super Duper Super Saiyan 3 a run for their money with the Snarked right there. And there's a lot of folks in contention right now. There's a lot of different things that are going to happen in this track. Not sure where you all are going to come out on this one. You can get into an elevator. You can drop down. So let's just set up shop right here. See who winds up going in the funnel. What directions everyone winds up going. The shit's going to get
twisty thing.
Yeah, the shit's going to get a little bit crazy here. So we'll see what winds up happening. I have so many burps because of the beer.
Cat Beatrix says, well, at least someone thinks I'm a winner.
Aw. We definitely think you're a winner, Cat Beatrix. It was so nice of you to bring us tea. I'll never forget it. I seriously won't. It was so nice. All right, Super Duper Super Saiyan got smacked by the fan blade, but not pushed through. So Spooky Zora and 911 Girl are getting a chance. Queen Caffeine is in second place right now, going through this bizarre tunnel that just seems to be knocking people around and spitting them out randomly.
What's for dinner says, I feel like Adam just keeps saying SDSS3 faster and faster.
I do. The scriptery has fallen off the map. Super Duper Super Saiyan 3. It's still in first place, but Hair Hacker, it is a good name. Hair Hacker, there's a lot of folks. Spooky Zora has jumped in the lead. Hair Hacker's in second. Super Duper Super Saiyan 3 is right there. Someone else fell off. It was Black Canary. Rip. Holy shit. I don't know how it happened.
Oh my god.
Without even seeing how it happened, because I was not following along well enough, the Snark fucking won. Congratulations, Smark. Perlar and Queen Caffeine are protesting by throwing themselves off, along with Super Duper Super Saiyan 3 and Wuskarish, M. Meadows, Lady M, Goofy Cure, Cashew, Kent Zone Star. Holy shit, they're all dying. Cat Beatrix, David. Oh my lord. So let's come back here and see what the hell happened. I guess some folks made it through a different side of the track or something like that, or they went up top, or I don't know. All I know is I'm about to die. I'm still stuck in that whirling dervish over there. We have some folks that have made it to the end. Robin's going to make it to the end, it looks like. I think that when you get spit out on this spot, you can either get slowed down or just launched. Yep, that's how it happened. So not sure the path you went, but congratulations, Snark. You have taken the win and 12 points on the season. Spooky Zora comes in second and also moves up 12 points to 12 points, I should say. Hair Hackers at 6. Ashley Meow Meow is now at 10 total. Robin is at 9. I Am Beef Trainer sits at 9 as well. Who else do we have? Cat Beatrix is at 10, so pretty good still in the season standings. The Scriptery is in the lead with 19, and Lucy has 16.
Lucy!
The Snark says, woo! Oh my god, I set a local record too. 420 LOL, pass my win. Spooky Zora, you're going to go ahead and take home the prize. Congratulations. So go ahead, let us know a mailing address, and Robin will take care of the merch thing, because I don't touch that. All right. Fun, and the sun. We have one more race we're going to do for this evening.
Whoa.
And then I'm going to pee. Yeah. There's been a lot of noises since we've been in here. Not creepy stuff. I'm pretty sure it's just raining or... Jesus. What'd you do? How do you open up the screen and just destroy something? What fell?
This.
Oh, it's because you pulled out the window shade. Someone got to watch that, and it had to have been hilarious. All right, exclamation point vote, a space, and then the number that corresponds. You were the one that put it there. It was just leaned.
Oh, fuck it. No,
that's what you do to respect the beautiful painting that your sister gave us. Who's watching right now?
Oops.
All right, I'm tossing my vote in for a track. Right now, the track that's in the lead is Bongo Boogie.
Boogie.
We're going to let that go ahead and scroll. No. Jungle Boogie?
Is it Jungle Boogie?
Yeah, Jungle Boogie.
Oh, it's not Bongo?
No, well, I don't think so.
Well, it could be. I'll do it whatever I want.
I have to pee so bad. Oh my god. I'm just going to go. Pretty sure these double as swim trunks, so it should be fine. Major Wolf said clip it. So I'm sure someone's going to clip that. All right. We are getting a lot of votes because, 2 for the Lucky Few, 2 for Shattered Dreams. But I have a feeling that there's going to be a whole lot of votes for Bongo Boogie, which probably scrolled by and I didn't see it. So, yep, 47, 14 votes already. Quick one, though. Average time to complete this one is 1 minute and 16 seconds. Local stats, 1 minute and 13 seconds. So we are averaging faster than the normal folks.
I'm Beef Trainer, used highlight my message and said, thanks. Now that song is stuck in my head.
You're welcome. Badger Shell is the person who finished this track the fastest.
We haven't seen Badger Shell in so long.
Yep, since November 13th, I think.
Whatchamacallit? Oh, God. What is the name? Something 7.
777?
Yes.
I haven't seen 777 in a while.
I know.
So anyways, Badger Shell, minute 5, record setter, record holder for the Spooky Friends. Season stats, though, 59 seconds for some guy we don't care about who did it faster than everyone else on the planet. So we're shooting for 59 flat, folks. And that's the track we're going to race because there's no way we're going to get that many votes for another track.
I like that heart ball.
I do too. Exclamation point play to go ahead and get your marble on stream.
I was like, wait, how do I do it? I gotta type it in like a normal person.
I need to go to the bathroom.
You have bottles, just pee in those.
I'm not gonna pee in a bottle on the stream.
If you put it under the table, they'll never know. Lol. So
we got 25 marbles already enrolled. We had 34 last time. We should at least have 34 this time, unless someone was like, fuck this game, and stormed away.
Don't storm away.
Join in.
Just join in. Free
it's
opportunity.
Second chance.
Free swag.
Have you joined in yet?
Yes, I did.
I see your marble right there. I don't know why I'm asking.
Glitch says hashtag runny. Not hashtag. I don't even. Exclamation point runny X. I
don't need to puke. I just need to pee.
I'm Beef Trainer says, that song makes me think of Ghost. Then I think of Patrick Swayze. Then I get sad.
Aw. He lived a good life.
I'm Western says, Adam, making a stream on the stream.
Wow. That's a good joke.
Gross.
33 marbles. We're missing one.
Oh,
missing one.
We did fix our Streamlabs store. So if you folks want to go down into the description box below the little video window on our channel, you can check out our Streamlabs store. Hopefully a bunch of the stuff is fixed because a lot of it was like upgraded or something, but we're grandfathered in, so it should work. It was really weird, but they've
just basically changed how they make you create products now.
Yeah.
Or what you're allowed to create products for unless you're subscribed to their monthly service. So.
Yeah, and so we've... I forgot what I was going to say. So there's new product that's on there that's not on the stream on the Teespring store. So the Streamlabs store has some exclusive designs like the little ghost with the headphones or the little rainbow ghost, that one too. So
God, I have to pee so bad. All right. Fun on the sun. We only have 33 marbles. That does make me sad inside.
Meadows said that Amanda subbed but never showed up. Not sure why, but you guys should have a sub from her.
Shout out to Amanda. Thank you so much. Sometimes there's like privacy settings where you have to change them and then click share.
It's really weird. Twitch is very strange.
20 seconds to join in if you haven't already done so. We're missing one person. Don't be shy. Go ahead and jump on in. Shit, I don't know if I did. Yeah, I did. I'm right there.
Okay.
All right. Let me get this open just in case someone donates or subscribes. I want to make sure I give them a shout out.
Shoot out.
And away we go. So, what?
Nothing.
Let's take a look at the track. Kent Zone Star shot to the bottom. Badger Shell's record-setting pace is definitely way ahead of everyone else. Hair Hacker started out really strongly, but hit that intersection. Didn't get through it very quickly. The Snarked is still in the lead. And I say still because they were in the lead for the last one, too. Laura Ann is right there. Laura Ann's the first person to make that jump. Let's go ahead and just watch folks jump for a while and see anyone who doesn't make it so we can all point at them and laugh.
That's mean.
I was thinking it was going to be me. That's why I said that. All right. It looks like everyone's going to survive the jump. And let's come through the back right now. That sounded gross. And just watch people trickle through. That wasn't as gross. The Snarked is in front of Badger Shell's record-setting pace coming down these stairs. And then we got more jumps, then some ramps, then a funnel, and then the end. So we'll just sort of trail it and just leave it right here. Watch, folks, as they make the jump. Badger Shell's back in the lead, but the Snarked wants to win that record.
No, 52 Nicks.
52 Nicks did not make it. Badger Shell's definitely going to keep that record. Glitch did not make it. The Snarked is still in the lead. Looks like you're going to take home that wily and elusive. Damn it, I lost! The wily and elusive 2-win night. Congratulations. I lost, David lost, Goofy Cure lost, Perlar, Manly Grandpa, Ashley Meow Meow, and M. Meadows all fell off the world. It does look like we're going to have folks finish up. The scriptery is just taking a break back there because, why not just stop and smell the roses? I don't think the scriptery is going to get out of this one. This pickle looks to be beyond. We're going to have to wait about a minute for this blue wave of death to come and murder the scriptery's ball. So let's just follow along with the blue wave. It's a nice steady pace. And we'll see if the scriptery can somehow survive. It's like the wave when you're playing any of the Battlegrounds games that's just coming to murder you. This is a really nice night for you to get stuck, scriptery, because I have to pee so damn bad. I'm convinced that you're doing this on purpose. Ulrich says, Did I die? Oh, that's a good joke. Not really, but whatever. Are we on this side of the line, or are they on that side of the line? It's impossible to tell because it looks like this is clear, when you're over here it looks like this is clear. Grass is always greener. That's all I'm saying.
Weird.
Congratulations, Scriptery, you have been eliminated. And the Snark takes home the second victory of the night, going up to 24 points on the season. Says, woo, double win. Are you passing again? If you are, it goes to Laura Ann 588. Laura Ann says, woo, second place. Let us know if you are passing again. I guess I could just look over. Oh, wait, no, it'll show up right here if you chat. Yes, passing. Laura Ann 588. Are you claiming that prize? You are in second place. Will you be taking home that victory? They say, yay. I'm thinking that's a yes. Hell yeah, that's a yes. All right, cool. Fun times. It's been a really good stream. My laptop just made it to the very end. So
what about your bladder?
My bladder's, I'm probably going to pee, but hopefully it won't be live on stream or anything like that. But we'll see. You never know. You never know what happens on Scarish Live. Sometimes people might pee their pants. I really wish this thing would move. There we go. Okay. Backing out of that. Stream is back up and running in the normal sense. Gonna go ahead and set that down.
I'm glad my hair turned out okay. I'm just looking at it oh yeah, it's not that bad.
We're pretty happy for you. I think everyone is. We can all agree. Yeah, Robin's hair looks really good. So
I was very scared.
All right.
Adam kept saying don't do it.
I went into the bathroom when she's getting ready. She's like, I'm going to do my makeup and I'm going to make a drink. And I'm like, she has 16 minutes to do all that. She's not going to get it done in time. So I just made her drink 4. I'm glad you liked it. And I saw hair on the counter and I was like, oh God, she did this right before the stream. Why would she do that? Anyways, So thank you to all those folks who sent in their story to be read on this show. We appreciate it. If you have a story you would like to share with us, please email storytime@scarish.com or go to our website, scarish.com, and click on Contact Us. Fill out that form. It comes directly to us. You don't need an email address or any of the social medias. If you would like to reach out to us, please do so. And if you would like your story shared, let us know, and we'd be happy to put it on one of the future episodes. If you want to reach out to us on any of our social medias, though, you can. Facebook.com/ScarishPodcast is our Facebook page. Twitter's @ScarishPod, and Instagram is @ScarishPodcast. Robin, for folks who would like to donate to us monetarily, how can they do so?
So, if you would like to donate to us, we have a Patreon, patreon.com/ScaryishPodcast. Those are monthly donations. There's a whole bunch of different tiers you can check out. And
I have to pee so bad.
Sorry.
Dude.
Right now, we do have a coupon code for our Etsy store. So if you folks join, even for $1, you get that coupon code. We're celebrating Adam's birthday by giving you guys a discount for our Etsy goods. And
we're passing on my gift to you.
Woo, woo, woo. And so if you guys want to check that out, it's a great way to save yourself some money and get early access. And the best part, ad-free episodes. So if you folks want to listen to some ad-free episodes, become a patron. It's great.
You get them early, you get them ad-free. So it's always nice.
If you would like to donate one-time donations to us, coffee, ko-fi.com/ScarishPodcast. And all those donations go to helping us upgrade our studio setup and keep this rig rolling. So
indeed. So one more time, thank you to everyone who watched us live, listened to us recorded, sent in episodes, listens, and has never interacted. We appreciate every single one of you, even the ghost people. I don't remember what we used to call them. I'm pretty sure it was just like ghost folks. But if you've never interacted in any way, shape, or form, but you listen to us regularly, we love you and we thank you. It doesn't even matter. So yeah, we appreciate all the support we get. And I think that's just about everything that we have.
Yeah.
So go ahead and sign us out.
Keep on creeping on from the safety of wherever you are.
Right on. Bye.